So, chances are you're interested in buying the Infinix Note 8, but you're also looking to save some cash and go for something just as powerful but for less. Or you're looking at the Infinix Note 8i since they both have the same processor, but not sure just how much you're going to miss from the Note 8. Well, you're probably in the right place. Why not hit that like button while I tell you the similarities and differences between the Infinix Note 8 and the Infinix Note 8i to help you make that purchase decision. What is up guys, the name is Easy and welcome to the channel. So straight to the point, it is a comparison between the Infinix Note 8 versus the Infinix Note 8i. Both are good devices from Infinix, but they come at different price points. The Note 8i is basically a more affordable version of the Note 8 but with a few compromises. Are these compromises deal breakers? I have detailed individual reviews of these devices, including a gaming review of the Infinix Note 8i. I'm going to leave links in the description so you can check those out. Also, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. Starting with the boxes, both comes in similar boxes with just a slight difference in the text on the grey strip. Regardless of the price difference, you are going to get the same accessories. However, the Infinix Note 8 comes with an 18 watts fast charger while the Note 8i comes with a 10 watts charger. Both phones support 18 watts fast charging and have the same battery capacity. So if you can find an 18 watts charger for the Note 8i, you are going to get the same charging speeds. For specifications, both phones are mostly similar, having the same Mediatek Helio G80 processor, the same RAM and storage configuration. The Infinix Note 8i also has lower memory options with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage, or 4GB of RAM and 128GB of storage alongside 6GB of RAM, just like the Infinix Note 8. The lower the RAM or storage option, the more affordable the device. The one in this comparison is the lowest RAM and storage configuration. With the Note 8, you are only going to get the 6GB option. In terms of design, it is quite obvious the difference between these two. The Infinix Note 8 looks more classy, but you can also not fault the design pattern on the Note 8i with its diamond-shaped patterns. Both phones are made of plastic on the back with a smooth, glossy finish. The camera arrangement on the back is also similar, with the only difference in the resolution of the main cameras, with the Note 8 having 64 megapixels and the 8i having 48 megapixels. Both have glass on the displays but with different display technology. The Infinix Note 8 has a 6.95-inch IPS LCD display with a display density of 258 pixels per inch, while the Note 8i has a 6.78 inches TFT display with a density of 264 pixels per inch. But when you look closely at both displays, you can hardly tell the difference. Which begs the question, are both actually LCD or TFT? Well, it doesn't matter anyway. It simply means even with the Note 8i, you are going to get similar display experience, though on a slightly smaller display. On the differences in the display, you can easily notice the selfie camera is single on the Note 8i, while we have dual selfie cameras on the Infinix Note 8 in a pew-shaped cutout, both to the left of their display. The Note 8 is the taller of both devices, but neither is fit for one-handed use. They both have the same buttons and ports placement. However, as an advantage, the Infinix Note 8 has dual stereo speakers with one at the bottom and one at the top, though it's not noticeable. The Note 8i has just a single bottom firing speaker. The fingerprint scanner on both devices are placed on the power button on the right side of the device and both are very responsive. For user interface, both run on XOS 7. The Infinix Note 8 has a slightly higher version being XOS 7.1. However, there is no noticeable difference in the user interface. You are going to get the same software experience, which includes bloatwares and ads aplenty. Not that it isn't customizable if you know your way around though. I'm using Microsoft Launcher for this setup. I'm going to leave a link in the description on how to disable ads, remove bloatware and set up custom launcher. On gaming, you are also going to get the same experience as they both have the same Mediatek Helio G80 processor. In my gaming review of the Infinix Note 8i, 2 hours of gaming barely scratched the battery, and you can also expect similar results from the Infinix Note 8. You should check out that gaming review, link in the description. Both have the same 5200 mAh battery, though I think the Note 8i will slightly have the edge as it has a smaller display. Benchmark scores are similar, actually very close. Note that this is the 4GB version of the Note 8i, so the 6GB version will likely be much closer and on par with the Infinix Note 8. In a speed test, however, most of the time, the Infinix Note 8 was the faster device. Again, please take into consideration it's the 4GB on the Note 8i in this comparison, so this is expected. The 6GB version should probably be faster. But this doesn't mean that the 4GB version is slow, as the launch time difference is usually not more than a second. One major difference between the Infinix Note 8 and the Note 8i is in their camera configuration. Probably not very major, the picture samples will tell the difference. The Infinix Note 8 has a 64MP main camera on the rear, while the Infinix Note 8i has a 48MP main rear camera. Both have the same 2MP macro and depth sensors, QVGA and quad LED flash. There is no ultra-wide camera on either of these devices. On the selfie camera, the Infinix Note 8i has just a single 8MP selfie camera, while the Note 8 has a 16MP camera accompanied by a 2MP depth sensor. We'll see what difference that has on the quality of the portrait selfies on both of these devices. Pictures taken on both devices are decent, as you can see from the samples. You can see slight differences in the image processing. From these images, which would you say provides a better quality? I'll leave you to choose that and let's discuss down in the comments. For video, they both shoot up to 2K. As an advantage, the Infinix Note 8 has electronic stabilization at 1080p. The Note 8i does not. Okay, testing the selfie cameras of the Infinix Note 8i and the Infinix Note 8. The Note 8i has an 8MP single selfie camera, while the Note 8 has a 16MP dual selfie camera. So, what is the summary? Both devices are going to give you similar software experience and performance even for gaming. With the Note 8i, you get to spend less and also get smaller memory options at more affordable price point. But what's the compromise? You're going to be missing out on the stereo speakers on the Infinix Note 8, slightly improved camera specifications, and by extension, electronic video stabilization at 1080p. And also the Infinix Note 8 comes with an 18W charger in the box. Everything else aside the design is practically the same. If you made it to this part of this video, please leave a double hand emoji in the comment section below. Also, if you found this video helpful, do hit the like button. It helps YouTube recommend this video to more people. And also subscribe. See you in another video. Peace.